try to reflect back on my time here at Kansas State, and I didn't want this to be anything about me, but I talked about the love of the game with our guys, and college basketball has really changed over the years, and I really felt like from day one I'd take advantage of every opportunity I got, and I just love the game of basketball. And I told these guys, it's taken me a long way in life, and it's provided for my family in about every capacity that I've worked in the game of basketball. So my message to our guys is just to appreciate every opportunity you have to play the game. And sometimes people think we ain't playing for anything, but at the end of the day, we're playing, fighting to play the game the right way, fighting to play with pride, and just fighting to understand that every opportunity we're blessed with to play the game of basketball it's important. And I was disappointed with that first half, and I don't feel like that kind of message resonated with the way we played. But I'll give our guys credit. They had that grit and tenacity to compete, and had every opportunity to win that game late. Just never felt like we get the ball to bounce our way or get the call, the timely call when it mattered. But credit to Kansas State. I know I follow them very closely, and I know what their record is in overtime, and Coach Tang, and they do an excellent job, and they just find a way to win in those tough situations.
What were your emotions coming into the day?
I didn't have a lot of time to think about it. I was surrounded by family and friends the last couple of days. We came in on Saturday night, and it's always a great opportunity to get to see so many of my family that I don't get a lot of time to spend with. So, I spent a lot of time sharing stories and catching up with people. But, it was, you walk out on that floor and you think back to the time you had here, and I was a walk-on here at Kansas State, and I did it for the love of the game. I wanted to scratch that itch. I wanted to continue with the game of basketball one way or another. I didn't know where it was going to take me, but I wasn't the most talented guy by any means. But I wanted to continue to scratch that itch and play that game. And you love something that loves you back, and case in point where I'm at right now, I've continued to love the game and be passionate about it, and it's got me to a position where I'm trying to take advantage of a great opportunity that I didn't foresee happening this way.
Do you think the team was able to erase that lead in the second half?
I think they played with a different type of swagger. It's felt like in the first half, and I questioned our energy and shoot around, and whether we had that, that life to us, that swag to us, and I try to tell these guys we're playing for something. Sometimes they don't, I feel like they don't know if they're playing for anything. We've went through all kinds of struggles and whatnot, but we're playing for something. There's always that team in March that gets on a run, and late February, March, and gets on a run and starts to gel. But I didn't see that in the first half, and I really got after them at halftime, and questions or motives for the game, and I felt like they played the game more free. They played that the way it's supposed to be played, with that type of tenacity and aggression.
Anything else?
He was good. He was really good. He when he lets the game come to him and plays with that confidence and doesn't try to force the issue, and he's a special player. But Kirk Risa, Raekwon Battle, those guys were really good tonight, and credit to our guys for giving me that effort that second half. I told them that's the team I want to coach day in and day out.
You got a couple dots maybe on Tyler Perry, maybe something you saw on the scouting report or what you saw there tonight.
Say that again.
Tyler Perry, maybe something you saw on the scouting report or what makes him dangerous.
Well, Tyler Perry, I mean, when you see when he sees a couple go in early, it can be a long night for an opponent. And he saw them fall early, and I was worried. You know, I thought maybe we could zone them, and but we kind of threw out the game plan there late in the first half and had to, you know, make some adjustments. So. But, you know, we looked at the numbers and we watched film and we analyzed everything. It just seemed like from the numbers they weren't making shots, and we could try to pack the paint and force them to make shots behind screens and zone them. And it's just that game plan got thrown out the window pretty quick.
Coach, thank you.
Thank you.